Technology and business expert, Shibani Joshi. Good morning, Shibani. Thanks for joining us.
Hi there, Lauren. Good morning.
So tell us, what was your initial reaction to this change and of Meta and this whole idea of a metaverse?
I was a little puzzled, as I think all of us were. It feels a little wonky and sort of out there and very sci-fi. Mark Zuckerberg coming on to an online platform and announcing that Facebook and all of its subsidiaries, that includes Instagram and Oculus and its virtual reality businesses, are going to be rebranded and repackaged into a new name, a new company with a new icon, so a new logo, so that iconic little a lowercase f with the blue and white color will no longer be. It's about this infinity sign. And as you mentioned, it's all about the metaverse. And in layperson's term, the metaverse is basically the collision of online worlds, virtual worlds, and augmented reality worlds. And that really is the focus business-wise of what Facebook is intending to put its money into, billions of dollars, and also its efforts. And so that's what this is all about.
And I mean, a few important things to note. I mean, you can't deny that Facebook has been under a lot of scrutiny lately with, both your privacy issues, but also its impact on young people. Do you think the timing of this was strategic in that way? Was this already in the works?
Absolutely, Lauren. I think this is a twofold, a 1-2 punch for Facebook in a couple of ways. So first, businesses restructure and rename themselves all the time. We saw that happen with Google, which restructured into Alphabet. Even the old school tobacco company, Philip Morris, restructured into Altria. This is something that big corporations do, and investors like it because it allows them to be more streamlined. You get more transparency into the company's business. This, I believe, was ongoing and something they were thinking about. The timing, however, I think you've alluded to, is they've been really harshly criticized over the last month with the whistleblower and internal reports and data out there saying that that using the platforms affects teens' mental health, our own mental health. They did it strategically, I believe, to also distance themselves from that criticism. The trouble is that all of those problems still exist. Nothing has changed in the way that they are going to use data, change their algorithm, nothing. It really is just that they put new wrapping paper on the gift box.
And we've also learned that your Facebook app, Instagram, all of that will look the same and still say Facebook and Instagram. So it's not as though they're trying to rebrand and re-image themselves to get away from the negativity of the recent reports.
Nope. If you want to, just as you do, you might check your Instagram every morning, check your different platforms. They all work fine. You can access them by typing in the URL. Also, the two things that have changed. So if you are a shareholder of Facebook shares, and a lot of us are through our 401k plans and index funds and mutual funds, the new ticker symbol for Facebook is MVRS. And so that will, have an impact if you hold shares of that. And then, if you type in the URL meta, meta.com, that will redirect you to Facebook. And that's sort of as exciting as it gets from the exterior.
Well, are you excited? Do you think we're going to be living in this reimagined metaverse, or do you think this is just, we're going to have to wait and see what this all means?
It's a few ways away, Lauren, but I believe we're on the cusp of new innovation, new technology. All the big companies out there, I live in the Bay Area. This is the big focus area for most technology companies is virtual reality, augmented reality. It is something that, is also part of the momentum with cryptocurrency. And this is what big companies are putting their money behind, including Facebook. I mean, they have a whole virtual reality platform, which allows you to, for example, right now you could put on their Oculus virtual goggles, go into an augmented reality room and act like with your other colleagues or friends that you are in the office place, like having an office meeting, just by sitting in your home with your virtual reality glasses. This is already available now. What the companies are doing are putting more strategic focus, billions of dollars into it is what Facebook is going to do. And as they do that, it's just going to get more prolific. organic and more accessible to all of us and not be so sci-fi, for lack of a better word.
I just fear the negative impacts. All right, Shibani, thank you so much for the expertise this morning. Appreciate it. Great talking to you.
Thank you so much.